Hey guys, today we got another homebrew review from Tim Greaves, a fellow YouTuber who calls himself Tim Greaves. And shout out to all his buddies, homebrew buddies there, who might be watching as well. Cheers to you guys. And Tim sent me some beers a little while ago, which I showed you on a Homebrew Wednesday video, or some. I think, yeah, it was Homebrew Wednesday. And one of the beers he sent me was a smoked porter. That's a big one. Now here's his label there. The other label is just whatever was in the bottle prior. And I got a glass here. Let's give this a whirl, shall we? The smoked porter homebrew. People tend to be curious about these when when I review the smoke. When I review these things, like, that's okay. Craig likes it, but what's in it? What's going on? Look at the smoke coming out of that. Eh? There you go. So let's give this a shot here. My glass of choice, sort of a go-to glass. Hopefully we get a good. Oh boy. Okay, so we got a lot of head there. Now I did let this warm up a little bit when I took it out of the fridge. It's been in the fridge for about a month now. I let it warm up a bit, so we're just gonna give this a very gentle. I probably picked the wrong glass. A lot of times this is what happens. I should have got one of my other wider, more glasses with a little more girth. But I always just use this because I never know what to expect. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Okay. All right. Well, listen. Let's pour some more out of this, and then we'll take a little break. Certainly nothing wrong with the head on that beer at all. It's a nice velvety, as you can see. I don't even think I'd be able to spill this if I tilted it, because it's such a the head has such a great consistency to it, as you can see. So there, you see there, even when I tip it. So there's a great head there. As far as aroma goes, I definitely can pick up some chocolate. A little bit of some sort of a hop characteristic there, a little bitterness there. And definitely a sort of like a smoky, I guess, sort of, characteristic to the aroma. Hence the name smoked porter. Let me see if I can get through this foam here and give you guys give me a sample. You guys can't, obviously. Unfortunately, you're not the one drinking this. But I'll try to give you my best critique of it. I'm not a registered beer reviewer guy, but I certainly do enjoy receiving home brews from people. This is from Canada, by the way. Cheers, Tim. Let's give this a go. Yeah. It's a mouthful. That's a mouthful. There's no hops up top. There's no flavor, aroma, hops. Mostly the bottom end of this beer where the malt is. That's where we get a little bit of bitterness there. And it's not very sweet. It's more on the tart side, the non-sweet side, the dry side, I guess, if you will. And it's like a meal in a glass. It's very, very quite well, carbonation wise. Let's just take another go here. Smooth carbonation. Very, very nice look in the glass. You've got some lacing there, a nice head retention for sure. Be very interested in finding out how he got that. And again, this is probably definitely the wrong style of glass to use for this. I was looking for one of my other ones, the wider ones, and I couldn't find it. And I thought, well, I'll just use this one, but maybe it's the wrong style. But I'm telling you right now, again, I mean, I say this almost every time I make one of these beer tasting videos. When someone sends me a beer, like a homebrew, I'm proud that people can make these things in their home. They make beer like this. That's amazing. So yeah, I'm very pleased with this actually. It's very, very good, very nice. It certainly fits the genre, being a smoked porter. I think it's the smoky flavor that gives it that sort of dry taste, you know, the non-sweet taste. But it does have that hint of sort of chocolate and a little bit of a sweetness on the back. After it goes down, there's an aftertaste, a little bit of a sweetness there that just rears its head just a tiny little bit at the back end. So I'm very impressed with that. You know, again, very lucky to be receiving home brews from people and having them taste this good. I mean, this is definitely a player. Yeah, if I had one of those CraigTube porters here, I would love to do a side-by-side, but seems to have a slightly better mouthfeel and a little more smokiness and a little less sweetness to it. And that could totally be, the sweetness thing could totally be the type of yeast that was used as well. So the fact that this is less sweet than the porter that I did, it could totally be the yeast. So yeah, I'm going to give some more. This is, look at it, it's waiting to come out. And it's going, hello, I'm here. So, oh, it's an excellent beer. I'm impressed. This is competition stuff. Not that I've ever been to one of those competitions, but I think that, you know, just from judging from, like, you know, some of the stuff I've bought, the porters that I've purchased and tried, and the ones that have been sent, we're looking at, you know, top-notch stuff here. I don't think they're going to send me beers that suck. And I think that's pretty much what we've established here. It definitely doesn't suck. It's definitely a wonderful beer. Certainly better than a lot of the beers I've tasted from the store that claim to be porters. And I think that says a lot. You know, you got these big breweries, you know, making these big beers, you know, and selling them to people. And you got this guy in his garage or kitchen or wherever making this, and it's better. Way better. And it's his own. It's his homemade. It's like he knows what went into this beer. I'm proud. I'm very proud to be part of the home brewing community and the fact that we can make this stuff in our homes. And Tim, man, you really did great on this one. And say hi to your buddies for me as well. Tim Greaves, guys. Cheers. Excellent beer. Definitely a thumbs up on this one. And the good news is that I've got like a half a bottle, and I got lots left, so I can sit here and enjoy it off camera, and I'll watch some Star Trek or something. I'm back into Star Trek Next Generation, watching it on my new iPhone. So enjoyment with a nice, good quality porter. Thank you, Tim. Thumbs up, my friend. Loving it. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Thank you very much, Tim, for sending this to me. I really appreciate it. I've got a ginger beer in the fridge of his as well that I would like to also review. So stay tuned. Never had a ginger beer before. Could be interesting. Cheers. 17. Bye-bye. Thank you.